Welcome to the Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Broovy Cinema Pub reviewing some movies today. We're sponsored by PC Laptops. I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine.
I'm Jeff Weiss from MSN Entertainment, X96's Radio from Hell. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off reviews on Xfinity, Salt Lake On Demand, Salt Lake Alternative, actually. You can find us in the folder Big Mouth Off, Big Movie.
You'll find it.
You'll find us.
Today we're going to be reviewing Liam Neeson's new movie called Unknown. It's a suspense thriller about Liam Neeson.
And a mystery.
Mystery, suspense. It's a detective story. No, it's not a detective story. But he plays a botanist who gets...
I'm Martin Harris. His name is Martin Harris.
The botanist, Dr. Martin Harris, who goes to Berlin for a convention, but gets involved in a car accident and loses his memory, and turns out that someone has stolen his identity in the 4 days that he was in a coma.
Dowie Aiden Quinn, who is now with January Jones.
That's right.
But Martin Harris knows he's Martin Harris, and he's going to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Is that your Liam Neeson impression?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's good. It's good.
Did you sleep?
No. I'll sleep at the hotel.
Welcome to Berlin.
Can you tell me what you remember?
I was in a taxi. I crashed. I don't know how I got here.
You have been in a coma for 4 days. We couldn't find any identification with you. What's your name?
I'm Dr. Martin Harris.
I have this thing with Liam Neeson. Actually, I really like it because he's the older guy, you know,
Right.
and that's fine. But the dude can kick ass.
Well, he's like 6'5".
I thought he was gonna say he's 65.
No, but he's 6'5". So when he comes out as a botanist, it's like, wow, that's the most ass-kicking botanist around.
Oh, I mean, when there's punches and kicks and really good car chases. I was like, that's a really cool botanist.
Well, unfortunately, there's more to the film than that. There's a mystery. And there's January Jones. Can we talk about January Jones from Mad Men for a second?
You know,
She's pretty. She's really pretty. She's really awful.
I can see why people think she's pretty.
She has nice cleavage.
I think she is a terrible actress.
Excuse me, madam. Your husband is here.
Liz. Oh, Jesus.
Excuse me. Do I know you?
What's wrong? I'm sorry. I was in an accident. I was in a coma. They didn't know who I was.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else.
Liz. It's me, Martin. Your husband.
This is a misunderstanding. I don't know this man.
I don't think she's a terrible actress. I know she's a terrible actress.
I just have never seen so much deadpan stare and like just reading off a script.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else.
And no emotion.
I'm sorry.
I love you. You're my husband.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else.
I'm like, do something. Good Lord.
Besides look pretty.
Oh God, maybe that's all she's got. I don't know, but you know, anytime she came on screen, I was out of it. Liam Neeson comes in, controls the street. The film for me had a very similar to Taken, very kind of high octane. You know, when the punches get thrown, which I enjoyed a lot, and I love it with Liam Neeson because it's not your typical action star.
No, he's not. The problems I have with it is, and I don't know how much of a spoiler this is, but man, I remember when this was called The Bourne Identity, and I liked it a lot better back then. And it had better car chases, and a female actress who could act.
Oh, you must have me confused with someone else.
Which is not to say that this doesn't. There's a couple really good car chases. By the way, the German character actor Bruno Ganz shows up as a former member of the Russian elite squad, who's helping Dr. Martin Harris get to the bottom of his mystery. And Bruno Ganz is really good. In fact, when the camera was on Bruno Ganz, sort of wished it was about him.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, you've got a character who's got a really interesting past, who is not sympathetic about his past. You know, doesn't ask for forgiveness for what he's done.
He's unapologetic. He did some bad things, and he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he's just like, I did it. It's what we did. But yeah, I mean, the scenes between him and Liam Neeson.
There's some bite to those.
Yeah.
And that kept making me think that the film was going to be better and not as dumb as it turned out to be.
When Frank, is it Frank Langella?
Yeah.
When he shows up, I think there's a great scene between those two older actors.
I wish the scene had gone on longer.
Yeah,
because it reminded me of True Romance when Christopher
Yes!
Walken and
Dennis Hopper and
have their
Christopher Walken,
showdown.
yes.
I'm like, okay, now here's the meat of a movie I
Yeah.
want to see.
That's
And then
exactly what I thought when I saw
And
it.
then it cut to January Jones in a museum, and I got really bored again.
January, we're on. January, camera's on. Oh,
These are my cleavages.
you're my husband. I love you.
It's not awful.
No, it's not. It's awful when she gets on the screen, and most of the time when Aidan Quinn gets on the screen.
I usually have some advice for these kind of movies, which is your brain wattage, if it goes up to 11, sometimes you just need to dial it down to a 2 to be able to.
You go
enjoy
down
the
that
film.
low for this one?
Yes, because it's really dumb. Think about it some more. Think about it some more.
There's some dumb parts to it, but there were some fun
some?
twists. There were some fun twists that I had some, not that they weren't super predictable, but when it comes on the screen, you're like, okay, now I got it. But I had fun with it. Not entirely stupid. I give it 2 stars.
And that's right. The car chases for the Bruno Ganz scenes, 2 stars.
You know what it'd be? It's a perfect Broovies movie.
I'm intrigued by your theory and wish to subscribe to your newsletter, sir.
I would say that's what it is. Don't spend full price admission for this, but
No.
$5 and a beer. It'll work. Enjoy.